Hi, my dear students. I am once again welcoming you to the IFRS classes. In that second chapter, we are discussing about the first accounting standard problems. In the first accounting standard problem, so we already completed the first problem in the property, plant, and equipment. Now we are discussing about the second problem in the property, plant, and equipment. Here I am already given the format regarding how to calculate the cost of machine or the cost of asset in the property, plant, and equipment. See, my dear students, in this class we are discussing about the second problem of the property, plant, and equipment in the same format statement. So in this second problem, you should read this second problem. So what is the information they given for us? In that, on 1st March 2016, ABC Limited, the company is ABC Limited, company is ABC Limited, acquires a machine. So here asset is nothing but it is a machine from the plant under the following terms. What are the terms and regulations here? So the first one, they tells us the first one, list price of machine. List price is nothing but, so it is what we called as the cost price or the purchase price. So here it is a purchase price. See in the format. So what they are given as purchase price of an asset. So list price is nothing but it is also called as the purchase price. Here the purchase price of the machine, how much the purchase price of the machine? 90,000 is the purchase price of the machine. After this, import duty. It is purely related to the purchase price of the asset. It is purely related to the purchase price of the asset. Why? Because import duty we are paying on behalf of the machine only. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಅಸೆಟ್ನ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮಿಷಿನ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಅಸೆಟ್. And the delivery fees, so delivery fees also it is purely related to the purchase price of the asset. Why? Because to getting a delivery of this particular asset we incurred certain sum of fees, that is called as delivery fees. How much is the delivery fees? 2000. After this, next one is electrical fees. So why we incurred electrical fees is nothing but to install the machine, to run the machine, we require the electric power. So therefore, electric fees also it is associated to the purchase price of the machine. After this, the next one is the pre-production testing. Pre-production testing is the testing we are held to the machine only. Why? Because if it is running properly or not, we should verify, we should test the machine. It is what we called as pre-production testing. So pre-production testing held to the machine only. Therefore, we require to calculate this also. It is added item to the list price of machine. How much is this? 6,000. After this, the next one is purchase of 5 years maintenance contract with a plant. It is not a property, plant, and equipment item. It is a profit and loss account item. Purchase of 5 years machine contract with the plant is a profit and loss account item. It is not a, so we have to be calculate. So it is not considered as it is a cost of the asset. It is not a cost of the asset. It is not considered here. It is considered in the profit and loss account. See the additional information. The additional information they given us here. The first one is ABC Limited was granted a trade discount of the 10%. 10% trade discount on initial list price of the asset. So what is the initial list price of the asset? The list price of the asset here 90,000. The list price of the asset here 90,000. Based on this 90,000, we have to calculate the trade discount. After that, so that amount will be deducted in the initial list price of the asset. And the settlement discount also we are not recorded in this one. So it is going to the income statement. And ABC Limited paid for the plant. It is also not considered here. Those two adjustments are considered in the income statement. See in the note, we clearly mention that in the solution part. So I am given here the notes. You should read this note carefully. Why? Because which one is taken, which one is not taken, it is very easily understanding by reading these notes. In this first note, see the first note. In this first note, they clearly tells us the maintenance of 7,000 is treated as deferred revenue expenditure. So what is this 7,000? So 7,000 here it is the 7,000 purchase price of 5 years maintenance contract with the plant. So this is the maintenance cost 7,000. So this 7,000 is the deferred revenue expenditure, and it is should be spent over 5 years. So it's spent over 5 years. As an accrual concept, it has to be taken into income statement. Income statement is nothing but the profit and loss account. The profit and loss account, that is what we called as income statement. The profit and loss account, it is recorded in the profit and loss account. Here we are not taken this into the calculation of cost of machinery. After this, the next one here, so this is the 81,000 into 5%. What is this? See in the second adjustment they given clearly. What they given in the second adjustment? Settlement discount. So if any payment is due from the company, so they are going to make a settlement. In that settlement, they given certain sum of discount. It is a 5% discount they given if the payment for the machine received within 1 month of the purchase. So this is received within 1 month of the purchase. So it is not recorded in the computation of cost of machine. It is totally shown in the income statement. It is totally shown in the income statement. 5% of settlement discount. This is the settlement discount. This is the settlement discount. Settlement discount will be recorded in the income statement. See, this is about the problem. They given the simple information. You should all these items, but except trade discount, you should calculate the how much we incur the trade discount. So now we are moving to the solution of this problem. See, first you should write down the heading computation of cost of machinery. First you write down the heading called as computation of cost of machinery. So anything else, if it is machinery, you should write the machinery. If it is equipment, you should write the equipment. After this, you should open a statement that consists of particulars and amount or rupees. Here, purchase price. First of all, you should record the purchase price of the machinery. So, what is the purchase price of the machinery? The purchase price or the list price, both are same. List price of the machine. What is the list price of the machine? 90,000. So, the 90,000 is the list price of the machine. So, you should record the first of all the 90,000. After this, less. So, what we are going to be lessing here? The less item is trade discount or rebate cost of asset after discount. Here, what is the trade discount? 10% is the trade discount. We are calculated it on purchase price of the machinery. What is the purchase price? 90,000 is the purchase price. When we are calculating 10%, how much we get? 90,000. Once you should check it, 90,000 into 10%, how much we get? 9,000. This 9,000 will be deducted in the purchase price of the machinery. So less 90,000, how much we get? 81,000. After this, what is the information next they are given in the problem? See the problem. The next given to the import duty 1000, delivery fees 2000, electrical fees 5000, pre-production testing 6000. So these four items we are adding in the problem. So add import duty and delivery fees, electrical fees and pre-production testing. So these are all we are adding to the purchase price of the machinery. So when we are adding this, import duty is 1000 plus delivery charges is 2000 plus electrical fees is 5000 plus and pre-production testing is 6000. When we are adding all these four items, we getting the 14,000. We getting the 14,000. Here we should add it, 14,000 plus 81,000, 14,000 plus 81,000. So what is the total here? Total value of property, plant and equipment is 95,000. 95,000. So this is the answer of value of property, plant and equipment, or the cost of the asset is 95,000. Here you should write it, total value of property, plant and equipment, or the cost of machine. The cost of machine is 95,000. Cost of machine is 95,000. See the cost of. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೊ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ 16 ಆರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ನೀವು ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಿಬೋದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿಸ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ 3. So in this problem, on 1st October 2016, see the third problem, on 1st October 2016, XYZ Limited acquires a machine from the plant. So here, what are the information they given us? Manufacturing base price. So this is what we call as the purchase price. Manufacturing base price and the purchase price 2 lakhs. Trade discount applying to base price ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20%. 2 lakhs into 20% ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Freight charges we should add it. Import charges we should add it. Delivery fees we should add it. Non-refundable purchase tax we should add it. After this, staff training in house of machine we should add it. And electrical fees we should add it. Pre-production testing we should add it. Purchase of 5 years maintenance, it is not add item, it is shown in the income statement. It is shown in the income statement. See the additional information, settlement discount, it is in the income statement, we are not considered here. XYZ Limited paid to the plant, it is also not considered, there is no amount. After this, the next fourth problem here. See the fourth problem, 1st October 2017, PVN Limited acquires a machine under following terms. List price of the machine nothing but the purchase price. Import duty add it. Non-refundable purchase price add it. Delivery fees add it. Cost of employee benefit you should add it. Installation cost you should add it. Pre-production testing you should add it. Professional fees you should add this one also. After that, the trade discount is 80% on the list price of the machine. List price of the machine. So this is about the third problem and fourth problem. You should do it yourself and send me the answer.